Hey guys, burhanMatics here, and this is the second part of the trigonometric series. If you haven't watched the first part yet, so I have provided you with the link above, so make sure to watch that. So in this video, we are going to talk about further trigonometry, which includes the sine law and the cosine law. So the formula for the sine law is very simple. The formula is that sine A upon A is equal to sine B upon B is equal to sine C upon C. So now you might be thinking that why we have taken the same letter but as an uppercase letter and a lowercase letter. So the answer for that is the uppercase letter represents that it is an angle and the lowercase letter represent that it is a side. Now to check that what is that angle side. So the side opposite to the angle will be the angle side. Like for example, if I write over here angle B, so the opposite side of that angle which is B will be this. So this will be marked as side B. Now let's discuss that how could we apply the sine law. In order to apply the sine law, we should be knowing a one pair and a half pair. Now what does that mean? It means that the angle and its sides, it makes one pair. So here in the diagram you could see that this angle and its side, it is making a pair. So it's a complete pair. And here you can see that it's only angle and the side is missing. The side is over here missing, but the angle is given. So it's making an half pair. So in this we could apply the sine formula. So now let's start to input the values. So we know this full pair and this half pair. So we are going to use this one and this one. So now let's input the values. So sine A is sine 82.3 and the A is 12.5, which is equal to sine C, and sine C is sine 39.4, and the side C we have to find. So let's take this as x. Now we will simply cross multiply these. It will go over here and it will go over here when they will be cross multiplied. So we could write this as x is equal to 12.5 multiplied by sine 39.4 divided by sine 82.3. So now we will solve this in the calculators and you will get the answer. So after solving this in the calculators, the answer will come that x is equal to 8.01 centimeter. So it means that this value, the value AB is 8.01. So that's how we could solve the sine law. Now let's move to the cosine law. So now let's discuss that how cosine law is being used. So the formula for the cosine law is a square is equal to b square plus c square minus 2bc multiplied by cos a. Now let's discuss that what this variable represents. So the cos a, in the cos a, the a represent that it is an angle. So which means that it is this angle, and these a, b, c with the lowercase letters are represents that it is sides. So the side a will be the side which is opposite to its angle, which means that it will be this side. The side b will be this side, the side c will be this side, because it's opposite to its angle. So now let's discuss that how we can apply the cosine law. To apply the cosine law, if you want to find an side, let's suppose if you want to find this side a square, we have to find suppose a. So for that we must be knowing the side b and the side c and its included angle. Now the included angle means that the two sides where they meet, so they form an angle. Like suppose when b and c meet at this place, so they are forming an angle over here. So this is the included angle. So in order to find a side, we need two other sides and an included angle. Now if suppose if we want to find the angle, so for that we will going to be need all these three sides to find that angle. So now let's discuss with a question that how could we solve the cosine law by its formula. So now let's do a question like this. So the question states that we have to find angle B. Now the tricky part is that in the formula we have learned that over here it is written cos A. So where to put angle B? So to put the angle B, here we can replace it with cos A could be replaced with cos B, and if we are doing like that, so here where it is written A square, so it will be written as B square, which will be equal to then A square plus C square minus 2AC multiplied by cos B. So now we will insert the values. So the B value is 9. So 9 square is equal to A is 8, A2 square, and the C is 12, so 12 square minus 2, A is 9, A is 8, and C is 12 multiplied by cos B. So next we will solve the squares. So it will be 81 is equals to 8 square is 64 plus 144 minus 192 multiplied by cos B. So next we will add this value 64 plus 144, and then it will go at that side and will minus with 81. So it will be 81 minus 208 is equal to minus 192 multiplied by cos B. Next we will subtract this, and then we will cos multiply this only minus 192 at this side. So it will be written as minus 127 upon minus 192 will be equal to cos B. Next we will cancel these signs, and then we will divide this. So it is coming out to be 0.66 is equals to cos B. Now we have learned in the previous trigonometric value that if we have to find the angle, so we need to do the cos inverse. So in this also we will take this cos over here by cross multiplication, and then it will get inverse because it is in denominator, so it will get inverse. So it will be like cos inverse 0.66 is equals to B. So it means that B is equal to 48.70. So yeah, that's how we will find the angle by the cosine rule. So the angle B is 48.70. So this is another question for the cosine law, but in this case we have to find the side. We have to find side AC. So we could also write this find the AC side as side B because it is opposite to B, right? So we will again change this formula. We will write uh, a square from a square we write here b square is equals to b square will do it a square plus c square minus 2ac multiplied by cos b because we are given with the angle b. So the value of b square, so the value of b square we don't know, so we will write it as it is b square. The value of a square is 10.8 square plus C is 15.9 square minus 2 10.8 by 15.9 and then cos B. So we will solve it further. So bu square will be equal to 10.82 square is equal to 116.64, and c square is equal to 252.81. Then this we will multiply this with minus 2, so it will be minus 343.44 cos, and b is given with 71, so we will over here write 71. Now let's solve it further. So this one we will plus this both, so it will be equal to 369.45, and then we will calculate this expression. So that equals to minus 111.81. So now we will subtract it further, which will give us the answer 257.64. So now we could take a square root on both sides. So b square, so the square and square root will be cut, and square root on 257.64 will be equal to, that b is equal to 16.05, and that's our answer. So that's how we can calculate the answer for this side. So that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video and learned something new from the video, so make sure to press that like button and also subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.